Oh, damn it. I won't believe it. We're driving on a racetrack. Thank you, guys. I drove my 37-year-old BMW all the way from Germany to the Chinese border, and now I'm driving down the African continent towards South Africa. Join me on the wild ride and one more episode of EP28 Expeditions. After having crossed almost the entire length of the African continent in a 37-year-old rear-wheel drive BMW E34, this happened. Yeah, and there we go. This road will take us, I think, about 200 kilometers south towards the South African border. And I have to say, this is exciting. I mean, I'm driving now again through the middle of nowhere, and South Africa is next basically. I might still cross today, but first, amazing landscapes ahead. The adventure is again fully on. We officially made it to the end of the world. I just talked to a local guy who told me it's a mining town and they mine copper, gold, but mainly lead here. And it's really, really, really far away from everything. I mean, I drove endless straight roads to get here. And now, well, South Africa is around the corner already. I hardly see any women here, almost only men. I guess they're miners. Like, if you think the Wild West is in the States, I don't think so. I think the real Wild West is here in Namibia, to be honest. Reshpinas is a mining town, and here you can see the mine straight ahead. I think I'll still make a small detour to have a look at that, at least from the car. Normally mines are not very welcoming, and also don't like filming too much. Yeah, it's a mine right at the foot of the mountain. And you can see that Namibia is a rich country. They have a lot of minerals, diamonds, metals. I guess I shouldn't drive much further than this because I don't want to get into trouble, especially since I'm filming here. And this is clearly mine property, not necessarily a place where tourists are exactly welcome. Time to head to South Africa, let's go. Also at the exit of the town, some more mines. And this is the road heading towards Oranjemund. And Oranje is the river that is separating Namibia from South Africa. And Oranjemund, that's like where it goes into the sea. It's only about 75 kilometers to the South African border. Well, actually, South Africa is just on the left-hand side. I guess the mountains are South Africa already, but the border post is a bit further away. And the landscape here is crazy. It's a bit like a moon landscape. Absolutely beautiful, empty and dry. And we just entered the Sperrgebiet, which is funny because Sperrgebiet, as German-speaking people know, means like closed-off zone in German. And that's because all this is mining territory and you could theoretically find diamonds or whatever here. And since the government doesn't want some diamond rush happening and they don't want that many people come here digging and creating a big mess, they closed off the zone and it's illegal to enter. Probably for some companies that have a license to mine them, yes, but not for the public. But apparently this road, I hope so at least, is okay to drive without permission. Yeah, heading to South Africa. Especially in this direction, there are quite a few mines, and if you look at this barren ground, it's an interesting contrast to think that this dusty, unfruitful earth is full of gold, diamonds, copper, lead. It's quite a contrast, isn't it? Guys, this is a special moment. Here's a road. Next to the road is the Oranje River. And on the other side of the river is South Africa. I basically made it. Well, not me. Theodor basically made it. That's the last country on the continental crossing of the African continent.
And what a journey it has been. After having crossed almost the entire length of the African continent, South Africa is in sight. This might mark the end of this season of EP28 Expeditions, but rest assured, it is not the end of the adventure. Make sure to tag along in order to see where Theodor and I will drive next.
So we made it to the border crossing towards South Africa. You can see the bridge going over the Oranje River, but I decided not to cross it today, but tomorrow. And today I'll stay one night in Namibia. Let's see if we find a nice camping spot close to the border. And then I hope that, we have to stop here. Let's see what this is about. that tomorrow the border crossing will work without any problems. Let's go. Okay, we're supposed to stop here, but I don't see anybody. So I think I'll just continue driving slowly, and I won't get into trouble. That is, oh, I think we're wrong here.
Apparently by accident I was exiting Namibia illegally at this moment without having my passport stamped in the house that I passed before without stopping. Oops. Well,
I don't want to go there. I don't want to cross the bridge yet. Huh.
Time to quickly turn back and see what the border officers say.
Let's ask those guys. Hello guys.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to drive to Oranjemund. It's this way somewhere. How do I get there?
You're going to Rajamun?
Yeah.
You just go like this, then you take.
Ah, okay. When the border's open 24/7?
No, it's crossing 10.
At 10. But tomorrow morning it's open, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. See you tomorrow then.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I almost left Namibia by accident, but I think it's okay. That was almost a legal exit of the country without passport and anything. And tomorrow we'll give that another try. Yeah, this is the end of the world basically, my God. Well, this is surreal. We're in the middle of the desert basically, and I guess they put a lot of effort into watering this road. And that's us entering Oranjemund, which is the last town at the very tip of southwest Namibia, where the Oranje River meets the ocean. Let's have a small look at the town before looking for a camping spot. Yeah, it's quite a ghost town here. The post office straight ahead. Then here, Spar that almost looks abandoned. Yeah, very short look at Oranjemund. Yeah, and I'm driving straight to a camping spot. It's 15 minutes from here. Found it on Iowalanda once again. Let's see how that is. Somewhere really close to the border between Namibia and South Africa. Last meters to the camping spot for tonight. Sun goes down in about half an hour, perfect timing. And the landscape here is rough and beautiful. Looks like there's a restaurant here, I'm not quite sure. But I still have to drift a bit past it. Also looks pretty closed and very empty here. Not really great. If I drive further I might get stuck, but damn, this is brutal and beautiful. Whew, what a place we're at. My God, pretty cold here. Damn, look at it. How did this BMW get here? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me know what you want to see more. More off-road, more encounters with police, more wild camping spots, more technical stuff about the car. Please let me know in the comments and I'll try to give you what you want to see. Okay, let's check out here. It doesn't look too bad actually. Maybe I'll just sleep here to be honest. Directly at the beach. Not exactly official, also not hidden, but not too bad. I think I'll have a look around. Safety first, safety shoes are important. So I won't drive here, this is way too sandy. Poof, it's already quite cold as well. But right now I'm standing here and it's right next to the road, so it's not exactly, well, secluded, let's put it this way. Let's make a few steps and see if there's a place that's a bit more secluded, for example, close to these huts. But the way they look pretty sandy, so maybe I can get there with some speed. The question is it also sandy where I would be standing? Because if it's like here, then my rear-wheel drive will have problems. And yes, that's one of the very common questions. My car is no four-wheel drive. It did exist, the E34 with four-wheel drive. It was a 525iX, but I don't have it. I have a good old rear-wheel drive without a limited slip differential. But that space actually looks pretty nice. I think I will try to get to this spot. Let's see how sandy it is to get there. So if I drive up with a bit of speed and power, as good old Jeremy Clarkson would say, I can get back out here. Yeah, I mean, it's not idyllic, but it has atmosphere, let's put it this way. And yeah, I can cross that. I just have to come with a bit of speed because here the ground is firm. I can turn here easily. So what I'll do now, I'll walk back through the small sandy pitch. This is no problem. What a place. We're really at the end of the world here. My goodness. Ah, here's Theodor, perfect. Waiting to move to the new spot. He always looks ready for adventure, doesn't he? I think it's a pretty good height I got here. I got enforced springs and the bed road package from BMW in the back. So the bed road package is original, the springs are not. And in the front I'm using suspension from the 520 facelift model with the M50 engine, which was heavier than my M20 engine. That also gets me a bit higher in front. Okay, here comes a sandy pitch where I don't want to get stuck. So let's make sure to keep speed. Easy. And here we go. Here we go. Camping spot for tonight. I think I'll start with cleaning up a bit because I don't like how it looks with all the trash. But somebody has to put it away, right? And then I'll pitch the tent, get something to eat. It's also cold. I have to wear some more clothes. It is fresh out here. My God. By the way, people here love barbecues, so there's a barbecue station here. Not too bad. Back in mission control. The wind picked up this morning, so I got up pretty early. And yeah, still enjoyed the sunrise before preparing a coffee. Yeah, sunrise. And now back on tarmac as well. And we're heading straight to the South African border, which is I think only about 5-6 kilometers away from here. Okay, got my passport stamped in the Carnet de Passage. And now it's time to leave Namibia. Namibia was a long experience, especially because of the engine rebuild, quite challenging. But all in all, a very beautiful country. Amazing landscape. I didn't see quite as much as I planned to do because I spent a lot of time in the workshop. But I have to say a big thank you to all the amazing people I met, especially to Catherine, who hosted me in Windhoek, to Uwe, who repaired the car. And now we're leaving the country over a narrow, narrow bridge. Goodbye, Namibia. Yeah, the Ranji River is marking the border between Namibia and South Africa. The South African border is right in front of us. I guess once again it's time for me to turn off the camera in order not to get into trouble. And see you on the other side. Made it to South Africa, more or less successfully. Nice border, nice guys. No corruption, no stress, of course, that has gone since Namibia. But they couldn't stamp the Carnet de Passage, apparently. Interestingly, on Ivoland that wasn't mentioned. I wrote it down now for the next people to know. So what I'd have to do now, they let me enter the country without an entry stamp, which is interesting, since South Africa is one of the strictest countries in terms of import of vehicles here. And for South Africa, you need the most expensive Carnet de Passage, and now I entered without using it. But I had to promise to drive to the next border, which is not that far because most of the route is the same route I plan to drive, and then it's the 40 minutes detour in the wrong direction, and there I'll get it stamped. And I'll do that because if I don't, I might get some questions while exiting the country, so I don't want to risk that. Yeah, we made it to South Africa. My goodness, this is a feeling. Yeah, wow. Time to find a SIM card, orientate myself, but it's so early, only 9 in the morning. So yeah, let's go. Okay, made it to the first town here. It's called Port Nolloth, and it used to be a port, but I just talked to a guy when I bought a SIM card, and apparently the port is closed for years already, and the only business left is diamonds here, which is quite a thing in the region. And they're suffering right now because diamond prices are down currently, so they might still find them, but you have to find more diamonds to get the same amount of money than you used to, so not so easy. That's the former port in front of us. It's making a small round here before heading land inwards to get my Carnet stamped at the next border. Yeah, it's a small port town without port, quite empty, but very quiet, and I also heard very safe. And this will not stay the same in South Africa. I'll also get pretty dangerous later on, so stay tuned for some real sketchy adventure content coming up. Theodor and I are driving through absolutely beautiful, open, big landscapes. While at the seaside it was very arid and dry, now it's slowly getting a bit more green because we are also gaining altitude while driving land inward into South Africa away from the coast. Currently we made it to 530 meters over sea level, and we started at 0 not too long ago. Arriving at the second border post in Woolsdrift, where I hope I will get my Carnet stamped finally. Let's see what the officers have to say. I'll tell you once it worked, hopefully. Okay, I got it stamped and I'm good to go. Nice guys, very easy, took about 3 minutes. No problem at all. Perfect, back on the road, heading south for good. And now this is the last part of the crazy crossing of the African continent. Probably, just as a reminder, the most spontaneous one ever made, because I actually only planned to drive to Dakar and then I continued driving. And here I am in South Africa on the last meters to Cape Town. I already drove today 470 kilometers. Tomorrow there's a core meeting planned. It'll be absolutely epic, also location. Stay tuned for that. Question is if I can make it, because it's still 5 hours ride. It's 3 in the afternoon and it's still 460 kilometers. Let's see if I can do it in time. But if yes, again, I'll drive at night on the first day upon entering the country. So it's also kind of a tradition, right? Yeah, it's beautiful evening light coming up. And it's going pretty well. It's still about 2.5 hours ride until the designated camping spot for tonight. And I have to say, Theodor drives pretty good, but I'm a bit worried because he's using way too much fuel. The engine turned off after driving 617 kilometers on one tank, which are 80 liters, and normally with 80 liters I can do about 850 to 900 kilometers without any big problems. So I have to do some checks in South Africa. So that's another small construction site going on here, but of course I'll keep you up to date. But for now, I'm just enjoying the beautiful evening views. If you think about it, it's absolutely crazy how the vegetation changed since this morning. I mean, I was driving through some Mars-like desert landscape, could have been on the moon or wherever. No grass, no plants, nothing, gray, but beautiful. Then I crossed big open plains with a little bit of shrubbery, a bit of grass. And now suddenly it's pretty green and absolutely beautiful. You also notice directly there's a bit more traffic because suddenly it's a countryside where people actually have something that can support their lives, which we didn't have before on Mars. Yeah, the roads are perfect, tarmac. Happy to drive on these good roads at night. I mean, if you compare that to what I was driving on in DRC or Nigeria or wherever, these roads are very, very good. If you want to see some bad roads, make sure to check out the previous episodes of this series because, yeah, I had many crazy roads and adventures before coming to the relatively developed South Africa. Trucks and construction sites, you can't really overtake, and overtaking is a bit the problem because, you know, I'm sitting on the left-hand side of my car, but most people sit on the right side and I drive on the left side of the road. Like, I cannot really see well if I want to overtake. It's a bit risky to, you know, get a good view what's behind the truck in front of me without me going completely on the opposite line. I mean, look, that's my view, the driver POV. It's impossible to see what comes from front. Like, I would have to drive really far on the opposite line to see anything. What I'm doing now is I see sometimes underneath the truck in front of me some slight reflections. That means that there might be a car coming whose headlights are reflecting on the tarmac. Yeah, tricky, tricky. Okay, this is my chance. I hope that's not a mistake. There we go, perfect. Nice. Yeah, at the last minutes for the campground. It's also nice not to drive on a highway for a change. It was a bit boring at some point. Okay, I have a very sad passenger sitting next to me. It's Sophie. Because we're leaving her car behind. And she's flying home today.
Exciting.
Exciting or sad?
Sad, mainly sad.
Yeah.
That's life.
You might be surprised to see her again. I just caught her yesterday. I still drove 900 kilometers because I was too lazy to look for a camping spot and she had one already. And it was a good opportunity to say goodbye. And now she's joining to a small BMW car meet. Okay, we're truly making it to Cape Town. You can see the Table Mountain up front. But before entering the city, there's still a surprise. At the racetrack. Enough said, let's go there. Arriving at the destination, the Table Mountain in the background. And there's a spotter, as I mentioned before we go to the racetrack, because Sophie is a racing driver now.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not. She'll be airplane pilot later.
Yeah.
Also not. Anyway, let's see what awaits us here. Pretty excited. Let's go. How do you like my racing car?
We enjoy it. As long as you don't put up camp somewhere on the
Perfect. Hey, we're a bit lost. We're looking for Ridwan. You know him?
Might be at the Boma on the other side.
Okay.
Then you have to go back out underneath the track and
Yeah.
go all around the back way.
Okay.
So basically where those containers are standing on that side,
yeah.
it's against that side.
Okay.
You can just check here with him first by the
Yeah.
BMWs.
Yeah, I'll check. If not, I'll call him. Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Some proper racing.
Yeah. Okay, we're in the pits and I think we are not supposed to be here, so let's go and f*** off before we get kicked out. How do you get out of pit space? So schön. Die hat auch gewartet, auf die Rennstrecke fahren.
Alter, das ist geil.
Okay, we're making it after getting almost lost on the racetrack. It's a 550i in front of us. That's kind of rare. Nice. That's not any BMW. We made it. Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
And yes,
Thank you.
well done.
Yeah, made it.
How
Yeah.
many cars are you? Just one alone?
No, actually I'm one car,
Yeah.
but Sophie, we drove a while together. She's shipping her car back. She's flying to Germany today and she decided to join.
How are you?
Sven.
I did one.
Sven, you did properly now.
Yes. Unfucking believable what you're doing.
Yeah, I made it here, yeah. Nice.
Welcome to Cape Town.
Thank you, thank you. I almost ended up on the racetrack by accident.
This is the
How much kilometers? So how many miles?
57,000, 58,000, not quite sure. Yeah. Well, I made a small detour to Central Asia before coming here, you know, and then somehow I ended up here. Yeah. Okay, we're at the racetrack and it's absolutely great. There are actually quite a few cars that showed up. Yeah, nice ones. Got M5, M6, another M5, 550i, Theodor of course in the middle. Nice guys. Okay, ready to leave the racetrack. Quite a nice lineup here. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of BMWs and it just makes so much good mood. Look at those guys. In front of me, with nice sound, and then also of course nice guys behind Theodor. Let's go for a small ride for Cape Town. I have to admit it is a special feeling to drive to Cape Town, which is the goal of this season, of this adventure basically. Surrounded by so many BMWs that came here extra to give support to Theodor and the adventure. This ride is absolutely premium. Got the view on wheels, the view behind us. It's full of views everywhere, all these views. Okay, the BMW crew made it to a quite famous place. It's called Fish on the Rocks, and it's one of the places to go to in Cape Town apparently. Okay, driving to the airport because Sophie's flying back to Germany and Sarah is already getting prepared for container to also come home safely. Do you have any last words, Sophie?
It was a pleasure.
Should I drop the mic now? I won't find it. Never mind. Fast here. Anything else or?
No, I think I'm good.
I think she won't run as president anytime soon, but that's okay. That's okay. Bye, Sophie. I got invited to a special place, to the BMW dealership, and they want to have a thorough look at Theodor. I'll drive there right now for Cape Town. The entire crew is ready for Theodor when I arrive, so I think that'll be quite a grand welcome. Join me for that highlight in Cape Town. After crossing the entire continent, finally, I got invited by BMW. Never happened before on this trip. It's the first time, so big shout out to those guys. Let's go. I have to admit, I am rather excited. I mean, guys, it's the first time since I own Theodor that he's going to BMW for a service. Sorry, Theodor, that I didn't do that luxury treatment for you, but well, I was taking care of you with all my love and time. But now he's going home, basically, to BMW, but not in Germany, not in Munich, but in South Africa. If you think about it, it's rather crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, this is a welcome here. Thank you. Okay, I got a new cap. And yeah, SMG is a very nice place. Theodor is in good hands, standing on the lift upstairs. I'm getting a thorough checkup, some wheel alignment. Very warm welcome here at BMW. Constantia. Thank you so much.
And my dealer principal canceled all his meetings to meet you.
No way, that's
I was like,
amazing.
no, we gotta do this.
See you here again when I pick up Theodor. Okay, heading back. Theodor is safe and sound in the workshop, getting checked by the BMW guys. And I'm lucky enough to have a nice driver to drive me to a scooter rental. Okay guys, I have a new style. I exchanged the BMW cap to a helmet because Ridwan here from the local BMW community booked the scooter for me, so that while Theodor is standing at the BMW workshop, or dealership rather, can drive around Cape Town. Well, this is fun. I missed Theodor already a bit, but for a change, I don't mind too much. Pretty good. I mean, it's beautiful at the coast here. Look at it. My little electric scooter. Yeah. Some old lighthouse behind me. Sea Point in Cape Town. Absolutely crazy. If you think of it, where I am right now, at the very tip of the African continent. Well, I didn't get here with the scooter at least, but with Theodor, the scooter might be even more unlikely than the car I took to get here, but the feeling is special. Okay guys, I have to say I like Cape Town a lot. I'm staying in this building behind me. It's a service department hotel. It's actually pretty cheap. I'm paying like, I think, 35 euros a day. And it's in a perfect location. I can walk around here. It's super safe, which is not always the case in Cape Town, but here it's absolutely nice. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to stay at Sea Point neighborhood, and it's just absolutely beautiful at the seaside. Check it out. Yeah, people say Cape Town, South Africa is dangerous, and here I am walking with my laptop. I mean, of course, there are dangerous areas, but definitely not here. Okay, I'm back at BMW, and Theodor is here, all cleaned, serviced freshly. So at this point, a huge shout out to the entire team standing here behind me for this warm welcome. And yeah, the great service for Theodor. I'll see them again next week, so we're not done here yet. But for now, it's time to have a small ride over the weekend with Theo again. Okay guys, Cape Town is beautiful. It's such a diverse city. I mean, look at my surrounding. We're at the port, that's the old bell tower behind me. What a place. And some rhinos as well. Hello rhinos. What's up guys? Not bad. Okay, I'm cruising through Cape Town, and right now I have an appointment with a workshop that can check my emission values, hopefully being able to adjust my airflow meter so that my fuel consumption goes back to normal. Okay, if we're lucky we can put Theodor onto a dyno to check how much power he actually still has after 37 years and the engine rebuild in Namibia. So this might be actually very exciting. I'm standing right in front of the workshop. Let's go.
Hey,
You look happy.
yeah. He likes it.
Okay guys, I'm here in South Africa and my 37-year-old car will get a power run. Let's see how much power is left in it.
Theodor pushed 78 kilowatts, which is pretty good considering the fact that the power was measured on the wheel, not on the engine, and the test was done in third gear. Anyway, the main goal here was not to check Theodor's power, but to make sure that the airflow meter was adjusted.
Well, huge shout out for having a thorough look at Theodor's airflow meter. He starts already better than before. I have a better feeling in the low RPM range. I will tell you a bit later if the fuel consumption is back to normal. And in case you remember the spot, this is where I got received on the first day in Cape Town by the BMW Club. Okay, since we're at the racetrack, we still have to, of course, visit the track itself. I won't make any laps with the rooftop tent. Even here, we'd have to book it. But we'll just sneak onto the track for a few photos because we can. So, yeah, let's go. We'll tour the International Killarney racetrack in Cape Town. Oh yeah, I think we're entering the pit lane. This is exciting. I like South Africa so much. Okay, looking for the best view onto the course. We're standing in the pit lane right now. Let's go. Oh yeah, ready to race. Okay, let's do something stupid and have a look at the racetrack. Oh, this is legendary. Okay, we made it onto the racetrack for a small photo session. You can see racetrack action right here. Two nice, beautiful 5 Series standing here, 550i and old 520i. Yeah, E60, E34. Somewhere in South Africa. It's not good enough. Look at the sunset. Beautiful here. Look at these cars. Even better. Look at the racetrack. That's not what Theodor would have expected and coming to Africa. Okay, I promised the chairman of the BMW Club Cape Town, Ridwan, that I will not race this track, so I will not. I'm not quite sure where my guide is driving, but we're driving very slow. Because yeah, I mean, it's an international racetrack. I mean, it's absolutely crazy that we're driving on it. And yeah, normally you have to book it and order it and whatever, pay for it, rent it, and we're just goofing around. So of course we have to behave. I mean, it's good to have fun, but there are limits. But I have to admit, this is good fun. Where is he going? I promised not to drive on the track. This is more than only a photo. Oh well, it's too late now, huh? But now we're driving past the... Ay. We're actually doing it. We're driving on the track. Oh damn it, I won't believe it. We're driving on a racetrack. Not sure we're supposed to be here. Yeah, we're on a racetrack. Definitely a racetrack. Definitely not a place where a car with a rooftop tent belongs. Somewhere in South Africa. Clubhouse of the BMW Club. Hey guys! Ay. I'm not sure what we are doing here. But I'm not
A
complaining.
guy who was a fluid and thermodynamic scientist.
Remember this
Very,
guy?
very clever guy, but he helped me a lot with trips and excited to
I mean, what a day. First, Theodor was on the Dyno, getting his power checked. And now we're driving on a racetrack. This day is just ridiculously awesome. Big shout out to the team of the BMW Club Cape Town for making this possible. That certainly was quite an honor for Theodor and I to be on this racetrack. I mean, yeah, you don't do this every day. So yeah, thanks a lot. Now I'm back to the clubhouse of the BMW Club, and there'll be some barbecue with the community, and that really makes, you know, this trip also so special. That along the road I always meet these amazing people in different continents, different countries, different cultures, and yeah, the car, the adventure, and mainly Theodor unite us. Okay, engines are running because I think these guys have a plan to maybe misbehave a little bit on the BMW roads. Not public roads, have to be very clear here. So let's see what happens. Slightly misbehaving, huh?
Yeah, he's got it. Well, he's the one that said we must do it, so he must come up with this thing.
But you started well, huh?
Well, I've been doing this all my life.
What about this guy? Does he know what he's doing?
I don't know, we're going to find out.
I hope you'll survive, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I think he knows what he's doing, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Good one, nice. Good for you.
And that's gonna cost me 7 grand in tires now. In the one side.
It was worth it, huh? Oh.
That's because we had a track there.
Tune in next Friday to find out where the journey will take me after Theodor and I have now successfully managed to cross the African continent by land. Spoiler, the adventure is not over.